Hello everyone, I'm Brendan McDaniels. Welcome to Ted Grant Field on the campus of Moyne College in Syracuse, New York. These two rivals will meet for a third time this season, and the winner will go to the national championship game next weekend. Let's take a look at how these two teams have matched up so far this season. They split the season series back on March 23rd. Merrimack edged out Moyne 12-11. It was a 7-1 run in the final 8+ minutes for Merrimack as they took the regular season matchup in the Northeast 10 Conference Championships. In the semifinals, Moyne flipped the switch and they won 12-11. Moyne scored 2 goals in the final 26 seconds. The game winner coming with 3 seconds left on the clock as they went on to win the NE10 Conference Championship for the third time in 4 seasons. Let's take a look at how these two teams got here to the national semifinals. Merrimack opened up the first round of the NCAA tournament with a win over Mercyhurst 16-5. Then they upended the number 2 seed Adelphi last weekend 14-12. In that game, Sean Black 2 goals and 4 assists in that one. On the other side for Moyne, they came in as the number 1 seed in the North region. They got a bye through the first round. In the second round, they defeated East Coast Conference champion Mercy by a score of 14-4. It was a game they dominated the entire time. Matt Hutchings scored the first 3 goals of the game to lead the way for the Moyne Dolphins as they are in their 14th national semifinals in the last 18 years. They are the 5-time Division II national champions as they match up against Merrimack, who is the reigning national champions. When we take a look at this matchup between the two schools, this is a storied rivalry between the two. As we mentioned, Moyne leads the all-time series 29-11. They are 19-6 here in Central New York, and these two teams, they have met in the national semifinals a couple times, with Moyne winning both of those. And we mentioned just a moment ago how Merrimack won the regular season contest. The last 2 times that Moyne lost the regular season matchup to Merrimack, they ended up winning the national title. That happened 2 times earlier in this century. You see Merrimack come out onto the field. They are wearing their road maroon uniforms with the gold trim and gold number with the white shorts and the white buckets. On the other side, the home Moyne Dolphins, they will be in their home whites, white helmets, white jerseys, white shorts with the green numbers and the green trim. Both of these teams come in with stellar records. We mentioned Moyne 15-2 in this game. Merrimack comes into this game. They are 15-3 overall. The head coaches first for Merrimack is Mike Morgan. He is an alum of Merrimack. In his 12th season, he played for this school and led them to the program's first national championship. They've actually played in the last 2 national championships. They lost 2 years ago and they won last year. And on the other side, Dan Sheehan, he is in his 22nd year as the head coach of the Moyne Dolphins. He has won 5 national championships at the helm of this Moyne program. As we get set for face-off here, it's a beautiful afternoon in Central New York. Game time temperature is 62 degrees. It is partly sunny. Nice day here it has been in Central New York. It has been rough the last couple weeks. You take a look at Riley Smith. He is the junior goaltender from Baldwinsville High School via Onondaga Community College, the outstanding junior college program right here in Central New York, just down the road. The opposite goaltender on the other side is number 23, Nick Ponte. He had an outstanding semifinals, and we're going to get set to go here at the face-off X. Davis Cronin had a huge game against Moyne just a couple weeks ago. The procedure call, and Merrimack will begin on offense for the first time. Moyne comes in with one of the top defenses in Division II. They give up just a little bit over 7 goals a game, but on the other side, Merrimack has one of the most high-powered offenses in Division II, as they're one of the tops in the country, averaging almost 16 goals a game. Here's a pass in front, a scrum, and a goal right away! 32 seconds in, and the goal is scored by Charlie Bertrand, the Northeast 10 Player of the Year. The junior from Baldwinsville High School, just about 15 minutes from this campus, puts Merrimack on the board for the first time. We'll take a look at it once again. Bertrand splits the triple team. Beautiful spin move inside, takes the left hand right off the right hip of the goaltender for the goal. So 32 seconds into the contest, and Merrimack draws first for Bertrand. That is his 70th goal of the season. He was on the Tewaaraton watch list earlier in the season, one of the very few Division II players that was up for that award. The Tewaaraton Trophy is handed out to the top men's and women's lacrosse players in the country at all levels, Division I, II, and III. So it is a very impressive feat if you're a Division II player and you make that watch list. The Tewaaraton Trophy will be handed out this week as Lemoyne has possession for the first time. Interesting contrast we'll keep an eye on today as Merrimack played traditionally a zone defense the first time these two teams played, and they won that game. They were also nursing some injuries in that first contest as the ball is thrown away and it'll be turned over to Merrimack. In the second game in the conference tournament, they went more man-to-man, and we were talking to Mike Morgan about that earlier this week. He said just personnel-wise, they thought that they matched up a little bit better man-to-man in the conference tournament, even though they lost. And he said that today we'll see a little bit of man-to-man and a little bit of zone from the Merrimack Warriors. So Merrimack already with the 1-0 lead will have possession. Christian Thomas, number 39, he has the ball right now. Their attack line, they call them the Big Three. They have produced almost 270 points so far this season. This is Charlie Bertrand on the far side. Bertrand is working on Connor Hames. And a shot and another goal. So two quick goals by Merrimack, and they lead it 2-0. So watch Bertrand. One-on-one, starts with his left hand. He had the inside position there, puts it in his left hand, and he goes high to the far side, and he beat his defender right off the bat. So Bertrand with 2 goals in the early going, and Merrimack up to a quick 2-0 advantage. We talked to Mike Morgan, the head coach of Merrimack, earlier this week. He said that they had a lot of opportunities against Riley Smith in their previous 2 games, and he felt like they weren't burying the ball like they should have, and he said that they needed to bury it early. He also wanted them to start strong because they did not have good starts in either game as Merrimack comes in on transition, and they will slow it down with Christian Thomas. So when you look at the other 2 games, in the first game they were down 6-2 in the third quarter, and they were down 3-0 to start the last game. So getting off to a strong start, this is exactly what Mike Morgan was looking for. Ball goes behind now. Here's Thomas. Thomas trying to get the inside position. Now Thomas trying to work top side, dishes it off. Coming inside, a shot and another goal. This time it's Max Murrill. So Merrimack off to a quick 3-0 start. Just 2.5 minutes into the game, and we're already up 3-0. Morrill beats the short stick midi as he sweeps across and gets to that alley in front of the goal. And Merrimack has come out swinging here, and a quick timeout by Lemoyne with 12:20 to play in the first quarter for Murrill. That is his 21st goal of the season. As you look inside the defensive huddle for the Lemoyne Dolphins. We mentioned these 2 teams no stranger to the national championship game. Merrimack won it last year as they defeated St. Leo's 23-6. In 2017, they fell to Limestone 11-9. Prior to that, Lemoyne won the national championship in 2016. They were the runners-up in 2015. So the last 4 national championship games have either featured Merrimack or Lemoyne in those. We mentioned Lemoyne with 5 national championships. They won those in 2004, back-to-back in 06 and 07, 2013, and 2016. So we get back to the face-off. Davis Cronin, the sophomore midi for Merrimack, will do the honors. The Warriors lead at 3-0 here in the early going. Sam Curry, the freshman from Oakdale, Connecticut. For Lemoyne, he made the all-rookie team for the Northeast Conference this season as a face-off specialist. So these two guys grinding away. Ball was poked out by Cronin. Heads toward the sideline. We'll see they're going to give it to Merrimack. So the Warriors will start off. This is Lee Sips, the sophomore midi. Hails from New Hampshire. He'll get it started for the defending champs. Merrimack waiting for their offensive personnel to come on the field. There's Leontioni. Just came in. Here's Bertrand. Bertrand draws the double. Works his way out of it. Now dumps it off to Haley. Haley takes the shot. 4-0 Warriors. The score by Drew Haley. And the Warriors have come out fighting. You see the pass by Bertrand and the windup by Bailey. And they are fired up here in Central New York. Drew Haley, that is only his 9th goal of the season, and we're still 3.5 minutes into the contest, and it's already 4-0 Warriors. Fight for the loose ball is Cronin. Had it momentarily, and now Moyne will have it. This is Matt Hutchins. Mentioned Hutchins had an outstanding quarterfinals as he scored the first 3 goals for the Dolphins. Dolphins only their 2nd offensive possession so far today. Here's Colin Sypik. He's a freshman from Lake Worth, Florida. Now up top to Josh Slowinski. Slowinski starts to dodge and then dumps it off to Larson. Larson sweeps across the top. Slowinski looking inside, and a shot and a goal, and the Dolphins are on the board. That is Matt Hutchins. So back-to-back games where he scores the first goal for the Dolphins. So Matt Hutchins. See the drop pass by Slowinski, and the turnaround. Drives off that right foot. And the Dolphins are on the board. Hutchins, his 36th goal of the season. That is 2nd on the Lemoyne Dolphins team. At the X, the ball is picked up by Davis Cronin. It was picked off in the score by Riley Larson, the junior. So off the quick turnover, the Dolphins now have back-to-back goals in a matter of 9 seconds. And a pullback within 2. So Riley Larson with his 40th of the season. You see momentarily, Cronin looked like he had the ball and he lost it. And Larson was quick to pick it up and got right into the teeth of that defense. And let it fly before the slide came. His 40th of the season. So already 4.5 minutes, and we've got 6 goals. And we have a push on the Dolphins, so this will give the ball to Merrimack. Thomas will get it started off for the Warriors. Here's Michael O'Connor, the senior. Now to Thomas on the wing. Switch comes. Thomas is on the shorty. Thomas still working in, trying to back his defender down. Turn pass, but it'll be tracked down by O'Connell. O'Connell back to Christian Thomas, the sophomore. All Northeast 10 selection. Morrell comes goal line extended, gets inside. Ball is knocked away by Riley Smith, and we have our first flag of the afternoon. So Merrimack will go on the man up here momentarily. Let's take a look at the replay. We'll see if we can see where the flag comes. And we might get a slash there on 26, Zach Pratson. We'll take a look who's going over to the penalty box. And right now they've got 2 Dolphins in the penalty box here. One just leaves. So it'll actually be Dan Entman. So Merrimack will go on the man up. They're very efficient. They're 42 of 88, 48%. That is number 1 in Division II. So 9:31 to play first quarter. Our first penalty of the contest, a 30-second technical for a push with possession. And the Warriors will go man on up. They'll set up in a 3-3 set. Now they'll move Black behind the goal. Try to pass in front and he gets knocked away. Pratson comes up with a loose change. And Lemoyne has killed off the 30-second penalty, so we're back to even strength. Dolphins maintain possession in transition. A shot knocked away by Ponte. The shot was by Ross Flitch. So Dolphins set up on offense. About 8.5 to go, first quarter. Here's Ryan Cosgrove up top wearing number 2. Back behind to Devin Andrews. Andrews comes out, goal line extended. Takes the shot and scores! Devin Andrews came out from behind the goal, had a sharp angle, but was able to zip that by the ear of the goaltender Nick Ponte, and the Dolphins are within 1. Here's Andrews again. His defender slow to come over, pinpoint accuracy on that shot, just inside the goalpost. The Dolphins are fighting back here midway through the first quarter. For Andrews, that's goal number 24 of the season. These two have been really grinding at the face-off X. This time it's Ryan Gabriel for Lemoyne who took the face-off. He's able to win it. As Gabriel has also taken some of the face-offs this year for the Dolphins. Gabriel came in 72 of 137 at the face-off X. He's worked with Sam Curry. Slowinski looks back at the sideline for the play. Here's Slowinski. Dropped the ball momentarily. 7.5 to play first quarter. Here's Andrews coming out from behind goal. This is Entman. Back behind once again. Lemoyne wheeling it around. Double team comes on Hutchings. Hutchings will back it out. Sypek takes it high, and we're all tied at 4. Colin Sypek ties the game up at 4. Take a look at this again. Sypek went goal side. His defender gave him the inside position, and he took advantage. For Sypek, that is his 16th of the year. We've played 8 minutes. We've had 8 goals. Gabriel working on Cronin. Ball flipped up. Merrimack will control it. Fight for the loose ball, goes to midfield. Lemoyne will pick it up. Here's Hutchings. Hutchings with a burst of speed. Now will back it off. Ross Filch controls it for the Dolphins. They're looking to slow it down. Back before the shot clock era, Lemoyne would be known to hold possession for 2, 3, sometimes even 4 minutes. They like to play a slow down lacrosse game. It's the first season of the shot clock, and the pass is sailed high by Riley Larson. The ball turned over to the Warriors. Merrimack Warriors under Mike Morgan have won at least 11 games over the last 12 seasons since he's been the head coach. This is also the last year Merrimack will be in Division II. After this, they're moving to Division I, so this will be the last time these two rivals ever meet, no matter what. Pass inside to score! Seamus Ford, the senior from Massachusetts, finishes it off. Here's Thomas. Looks down low, and Ford gets popped right after he scores. So for Seamus Ford, that is only his 3rd goal of the season. Puts Merrimack back up. Beautiful pass by Sean Black on that one. So Gabriel's taking the last few faceoffs for the Dolphins. He's gotten a lot more. Hutchings thought about taking the shot, and he pulled it back. The rivalry between these two teams really amped up in the mid-2000s after Bryant left the league after the 08 season, and Merrimack basically stepped into that role as the main nemesis for the Lemoyne Dolphins. They beat Lemoyne in 2007. It was the first loss in 70-plus conference games for the Dolphins. That was Mike Morgan's first year at the helm. 2010, Merrimack beat him in the conference title game. But Lemoyne got the north bid in the NCAA tournament after that, and that's where the rivalry really ramped up. There's a shot, and it's turned away. Larson had an opportunity, but Ponte was right there and make the stop. 4.5 to play, first quarter. Merrimack jumped out to a 4-0 lead. The Dolphins stormed back with 4 of their own to tie it up at 4, and Merrimack just took the lead as the ball is thrown away, and it'll be turned back over to the Dolphins. This is a Lemoyne team that only gives up about a little over 7 goals per game, so giving up 5 in the first 10 minutes is a little bit surprising. This is a Merrimack team that can put a lot of goals on the board very fast. They average 16 goals per game. Here's Entenmann, the senior. Hails from Auburn, New York, just about 40 miles west of Syracuse. Here's Slowinski. Back behind the cage to Hutchings. Hutchings will back away. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. It's an 80-second shot clock in men's lacrosse. The shot by Andrews, that one goes high. Moyne will maintain possession with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Back behind, here's Larson. Larson will spin around, his shot is off the mark. Hutchings grabbed the loose ball, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hutchings lost it. Shot clock still dwindling down for the Dolphins. They got to get a shot off here. And a shot by Andrews is turned away by Ponte. And Merrimack comes out of the scrum with the ball. Here's Nicholas Perez Blanco. Gets in a little bit of trouble at midfield. Andrews gets the loose ball for the Dolphins. Hits the deck, draws a flag. And Andrews a little bit slow to get up. And we might have a second flag. So take a look here in the scrum. Watch 77 in white. And it looked like he got popped in the face right there. So the penalty on Joyle. And it does look like we're going to get 2 penalties on this play. So Lemoyne should go up on a 2-man advantage. Lemoyne this season, 22 goals on 66 attempts. So Joyle and Nicholas Perez Blanco both get called for slashes. So give the Dolphins a 6-on-4 opportunity for 60 seconds. So a pair of 1-minute penalties, and Lemoyne has a golden opportunity here, 6-on-4. Shot up top by Slowinski. Turned away by Ponte. So a quick shot by the Dolphins. And a save by Merrimack. Loose ball in midfield. He's recovered by Andrew French. Then Merrimack is able to, ball spending a lot of time loose on the carpet. Lemoyne will recover. 21 seconds left on the 2-man advantage for the Dolphins. Here's Hutchings to Slowinski. Over on the wing now to Spypek. Hutchins backs it in. Now a shot from up top. That one clanked off the crossbar by Ryan Cosgrove. And the penalties are now expired, so we're back to 6-on-6. So both teams have had extra man opportunities. Neither can get a goal out of it. Ball still loose, finally recovered by Brendan McGinnis. Just a little over a minute to go. 5-4 Merrimack in this national semifinal. The winner of this game will face the winner from the South region is Limestone and U-Indy. Are playing right now as well. We'll keep you updated on that score as well as U-Indy defeated Belmont Abbey 14-13 in overtime to advance to the national semifinal, while Limestone needed 2 overtimes to defeat Tampa 12-11. And the winner of that game and the winner of this game will face off at 1 o'clock next Sunday at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's part of NCAA Championship Weekend. Inside 30 seconds to play, first quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds off Lemoyne. So with a restart, Merrimack has one more opportunity. Here's Charlie Bertrand. He scored the first 2 goals of the game. Nothing since then. Turns the ball over. Here's Himes. Andrews behind, 10 seconds to play. In front to Larson, scores! Riley Larson off the feed from Devin Andrews, and we are tied up at 5. Take a look at this again in transition. They get the ball back behind to Devin Andrews. He sees Larson, who spins in front to avoid his defender. And Larson ties it up. It's his second of the afternoon, his 41st of the season. And after Merrimack scored the first 4 goals of the game, we are most likely going to end the first quarter deadlocked at 5. At the face-off X. Cronin, Gabriel, grind it out. Clock has expired. And at the end of 15 minutes, Merrimack 5, Lemoyne 5. You're watching NCAA Division II Lacrosse on NCAA.com. Welcome back to Ted Grant Field on the campus of Lemoyne College in Syracuse, New York. A beautiful afternoon for an NCAA Division II semifinal. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you're accessing us today. I'm Brendan McDaniels. Thanks for joining us. A very exciting first quarter between these two teams. Merrimack stormed out with the first 4 goals of the game in the first 3.5 minutes. Lemoyne stormed back with 4 goals of their own to tie it up at 4, and then the teams exchanged goals, with Lemoyne scoring with 6.7 seconds left to end the first quarter. So Riley Larson scored his second of the contest. It's 5-5. Taking a look at some of the stats so far, shots on goal, Merrimack with 5, Lemoyne with 10. Both teams 0 for 1 on the extra man. The ground ball advantage, Lemoyne 13-10. Faceoffs has been in a slight favor of Davis Cronin. He is 6 of 10 from the faceoff X, although Ryan Gabriel has had some success here late in the first quarter as he replaced Sam Curry. On that turnovers, Merrimack turned it over 9 times, Lemoyne only 3. 6 caused turnovers by the Dolphins as well, and we are underway to start the second quarter. You're just joining us. Merrimack is in the navy blue uniforms with the gold numbers, and Lemoyne is in their home whites with the white helmets and shorts and the green lettering. Merrimack will take their first full possession of this second quarter. Charlie Bertrand, who many believe could be the Division II Player of the Year this year, with the first 2 goals of this game. He has 2 goals, his 70th and 71st of the season. Ball goes over to Christian Thomas. Thomas tried to swim dodge, couldn't get anything. Now has to back it out. Thomas again. Dumps it over to Murill. Murill had one of the first 4 goals of the first quarter, as the pass will go out of bounds, as Lemoyne will take over possession. Dolphins came in today with only 2 blemishes on their record. One of those, a regular season loss to Merrimack. So they lost 12-11 out in Massachusetts. They flipped the script, though, in the conference semifinals. Here's a laser by Entenmann. That one goes high as Andrews is there to back it up. As Lemoyne defeated Merrimack in the conference semifinals, they beat Adelphi in the championship game. No automatic bids in Division II, so even as the conference champion, they still had to work their way in. Merrimack, Adelphi, and Lemoyne each drawing bids from the Northeast 10 Conference. Here's Larson. He's got 2 goals already today. Now to Hutchings. Andrews looking across the way to Larson. Larson can't handle the pass. A loose ball by Christian Glover. Much different start to the second quarter as the first quarter. We saw 6 goals in the first 5 minutes of the contest. Well, Lemoyne scored at the end of the first quarter. That was the first goal in 5.5 minutes, and we have a timeout by Merrimack with 12:27 to play in the second quarter, and we are all tied up at 5. We mentioned that Charlie Bertrand was the 2019 Northeast 10 Conference Player of the Year. He helped lead the Warriors to their first-round victory. Following a 10-1 regular season, he led all NE10 players with 58 goals and finished third in points with 73. He also shot over 52% from the field. Bertrand led all of Division II, averaging 5.25 goals per game. Lemoyne's Zach Pratzen, he earned his second straight NE10 Defensive Player of the Year award as the Dolphins ranked number 3 in the country overall in team defense. Bertrand, Sean Black, his teammate, were both first-team all NE10 selections. Matt Hutchins, Dan Entman, Zach Pratzen, and Andrew French were all first-team selections in the NE10. As you look inside the huddle of Merrimack and their head coach Mike Morgan, a 2000 graduate of Merrimack. He's in his 12th season with this Merrimack team, and they will transition to Division I after this season. So for Merrimack, they're on their way up to Division I. They accepted an invitation to join the Northeast Conference, bring all of its Division II sports, men's and women's hockey. They're currently playing Division I. They will all join the Northeast Conference. So the way it'll work is they will compete in the NEC next season, but they'll undergo a 4-year reclassification period and be eligible to play as a full-time member in the NEC in 2023 and 24. When I had a chance to talk to Mike Morgan earlier this week, and I asked him about how you talk to the guys any differently about their situation. He said, you know, when you're in Division II and you're one of the national powers, if the shot goes wide by Bertrand, he said, when you're one of the national 2 powers, you tell your team you can play for a national championship every year. And he said, when we moved to Division I, we told the kids, for you guys that are on the team this year, you've got one more shot at a national championship because they will not be eligible for a national championship at the Division I level before all these guys graduate. So he said it turned into this year or nothing if you want to win a national championship, particularly for these freshmen who were not on the team last year when they won the program's first ever national championship. So Merrimack will go Division I, as will LIU Post. They're combining with LIU Brooklyn. As the shot goes right into the stick of Riley Smith, and we have goaltender interference, so we quickly moved ahead by the Lemoyne Dolphins. And Lemoyne will slow it down and get into their offense. Here's Andrews back behind the cage. 3.5 minutes gone by. We're deadlocked at 5. Here's Spypeck. Lost the ball momentarily. Now we'll retrieve it to Andrews. And we have a timeout by the Dolphins. So back-to-back timeouts by these two teams. Their offensive possession, 11:09 to play in the second quarter. So we talked to Mike Morgan, the head coach of Merrimack, about winning a national championship and how you get your team focused for the season after a national championship. He said he uses a quote from Duke head coach Mike Krzyzewski, who says, winning a championship can either extinguish a flame or light an inferno. And it's up to you to decide whether you're going to extinguish the flame and be one and done, or if you're going to light the inferno and try to go back to back. He said raising that trophy helped feed that inferno to this team. And they talked not only to the players but to the coaches about how they go about that. But Mike Morgan also said he spent the offseason talking to other coaches around Division I and Division II, particularly talking to coaches that have won multiple national championships and how they get their team set the year after they win a national championship. But he also said he talked to coaches that have only won one national championship and asked them what happened in their second year and why they weren't successful or why they hadn't gone back to a national championship, so he can get a better idea of how he could coach his team and how he can keep them mentally focused and mentally sharp to try to repeat as national champions. Officials at the scorer's table are going over the timeout situation. Looks like everything is settled. We're going to get back to play here as the Dolphins will have possession. And here we go. Here's Larson. Back behind the cage. Now work it up top, now to the wing. Back down to Larson. Hutchins also back behind the cage. Now he'll come out. He'll come up top. Hutchins with a head of steam. Looking inside at Andrews. He bounces that one in for a score. So Larson has come back out from behind the cage Andrews has come out from behind the cage to score a few times. This time, he gets right into the middle of the defense right there. You see the opening right there. He takes that mid-range shot. And Devin Andrews gives Lemoyne their first lead of the afternoon, 6-5. So Devin Andrews, that is his 25th of the season. Took that off the feed from Matt Hutchins. As Merrimack will have possession off the faceoff. 10.5 to play, second quarter. Moyne has battled back after being down 4-0 in the first 3.5 minutes. Back behind the cage, here's Sean Black. Black had 6 points in their quarterfinal game. Black comes out, sails that shot high. And it'll remain Merrimack ball, although it looked like Entenmann was the first one back to that end line. Entenmann has morphed into a two-way midi for Lemoyne this year. Here's Bertrand. Bertrand trying to work on an opening, now sends it behind. Ball goes up top to Haley. Haley tried to work the two-man game with Thomas. Can't shake his defender. French still working on him. Shot by Haley goes wide. And this time the Dolphins do back it up. Entenmann is there. Dan Entenmann, the 5'10", 155-pound senior. They'll have possession. 6 minutes gone by, second quarter. We've only had one goal so far in the second quarter. That was a moment ago by Devin Andrews. Here's Hutchings. Hutchings dumps it off to McCreary. Now back behind to Andrews. Andrews comes out from goal line extended. Hutchings spins up top, trying to get his hands free. Can't do it. Hutchings again. Sweeps to the near side. Takes the shot. That one goes wide.
Shot backed up by McCreary.
McCreary on the restart. Comes out. Will head up top. Here's Flitch. Takes the shot. That one goes high and wide. Andrews there to back it up. 11 seconds on the shot clock. McCreary, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Got to take the shot, and he does. That one goes right into the stick of Ponte. Nick Ponte makes another save. And the Warriors get it up ahead in the offensive end. Almost halfway through this second quarter. We saw 10 goals in the first quarter, only one here in the second quarter as both defenses have settled down a bit. Morrill had it momentarily. Now this is Michael O'Connell. O'Connell dumps it off to Thomas. Thomas working on Slowinski. Thomas fires, scores! Christian Thomas has been looking for his opportunity for most of the first half, and this time bumps off his defender just for a moment and gets his hands free. Takes that sidearm shot, showing some muscle. He ties the game back up at 6. Back of the face-off, Gabriel. Been doing a lot of work since the opening moments of the first half for the Dolphins. Entenmann gets the loose ball, coming in with a head of steam. Now we'll take it back behind, slow it down for the Dolphins. Dolphins have their offensive personnel on the field. Here we go. Here's Slowinski. Now we're to Sypek. Sypek has one of the 6 goals for the Dolphins this afternoon. Sypek. Now we'll dump it off to Entenmann, back behind to Larson. Larson comes out from behind, spins, goes off the goalpost. Inside, Andrews couldn't get his hands free. Slowinski now will start it back over. Slowinski gets inside position. Now we'll dump it back to Larson behind the goal. Larson comes out, looks up top. Hutchings dropped it. Sypek has it. Burns a tire, gets back up though. Andrews didn't get it cleanly. Now we'll reset back up to Hutchins. Still 35 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Dolphins. Hutchings shook his defender, takes the shot from behind and scores. Matt Hutchings puts Lemoyne back in the lead, 7-6. So here's Matt Hutchings doing it all by himself. You see his defender blows a tire, comes out from goal line extended, takes that shot going away, and Lemoyne leads 7-6. So for Hutchings, that is his 37th of the season, his 2nd of the afternoon. And the faceoff will be won by Merrimack. Sipes has control of it momentarily. Here's Glover. And a timeout by Merrimack. So a couple times out here between these two schools trying to get their offenses set up. The winner of this game, once again, will play in the national championship game next Sunday afternoon at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That game will be at 1 o'clock. It'll be live right here on NCAA.com. They will face the winner of Limestone and U-Indy. Let's take a look inside the huddle for the Merrimack Warriors, the defending national champions. Match between Limestone and Indianapolis will be going on soon. So both teams won their games in overtime. Limestone needed double overtime to defeat Tampa 12-11. Indy needed only one overtime to defeat Belmont Abbey 14-13. As the Dolphins get to break their huddle. So we mentioned when we came into this matchup, is a traditional offense versus defense. Is Merrimack came in averaging 16 goals a game, where the Lemoyne defense averaged only giving up 7.33 goals per game. And right like that, we see goal number 7 by the Warriors. Charlie Bertrand with the first half hat trick. So Bertrand gets in there with a little Sutter step, finds himself wide open in front of the crease for goal number 72 of the season. .5:16 to play. These two teams have traded goals here in the second quarter. Off the procedure call, Moyne will have the possession. Here's Riley Larson. He's 6-foot junior from Fairfield, Connecticut. This Moyne team is heavy New York. They do have 4 players from Connecticut that are active this afternoon. Here's Larson sweeping to the far side. Now it is Sypek, the Florida native, the only Southerner on this active roster right now. Here's the shot and the score. Josh Slowinski with a ripper, and it puts Lemoyne back up 8-7.
Josh Slowinski, assisted by 11, Colin Sypek.
So from behind, the pass to Slowinski, and he had a ton of room to operate up top. For Slowinski, that is his 24th of the season. Off the pass from Sypek. So Lemoyne goes back up by 1. We've gone back and forth in this second quarter. Alternating goals in a one-possession game. 4.5 to play. Cronin and Gabriel working at the face-off exit is controlled by the Dolphins. It's Jake Lutz, the long stick midi from Canisius High School in the Buffalo area. Lemoyne will have possession and up by 1 with a little over 4 minutes to play in the first half. If you're just joining us, Lemoyne found themselves down 4-0 in the first 3.5 minutes of the game. They battled their way back, tied it up at 4. And it has been a 1-goal game ever since then. Here's Hutchings. Hutchings will take one from deep. Ponte is there to make the save. And off the shot, the loose ball will go out of bounds as James Felix lets that one roll out of bounds, but possession is maintained by the Dolphins. This is Ryan Cosgrove wearing number 2 up top. And the pass knocked away by Cote-Noir. And we have a whistle, and they want to have the restart back a little bit farther behind, so 3:17 to play. Merrimack down by 1. They have possession in the fresh 80-second shot clock. So Riley Smith, after his shaky first couple minutes, has really settled down here and has played well in goal for the Dolphins. Back behind, here's Sean Black. Black playing a little cat and mouse game with Pratson. Top here's O'Connell. O'Connell dumps it off to Thomas. Thomas gets his hands free, goes low and scores. Christian Thomas with his second of the afternoon, and it is his 48th of the season. So O'Connell gives him a low one, but that pick by O'Connell in the two-man game allows Thomas to get free. He's able to tie it up at 8. Christian Thomas with an outstanding sophomore season from the New Hampton School in Massachusetts. Part of that big three attack line from Merrimack. Gabriel controls possession. Entenmann with a quick shot, kicked away by Ponte. It goes out of bounds and remain Lemoyne ball with 2:24 to play in the first half. Here's Hutchins. Merrimack allowing him to wheel it around to the perimeter. Larson now sends it behind. Coach's son, Kevin Sheehan, playing back behind the cage. There's a shot by Larson, and he got his stick hit there right as he was about to fire that one away, and that one goes out of bounds. 1:48 to play. First half, we're deadlocked at 8. 35 seconds left on the shot clock. Hutchins looking inside. Slowinski has it, now backs it out. Back to Hutchins. Entenmann, couple fakes. Now to Hutchins, he'll fire and score! Matt Hutchins puts the Dolphins back to the lead with 1:18 to play before halftime. Hutchins, that is his third. Take a look at it again. Slowinski able to suck in the defense just enough for Hutchins to have that opportunity. For Hutchins, that is his 38th of the season, his third of the first half. For Lemoyne, they came in averaging 15 goals a game. Here's a shot knocked away just a little bit by Smith. Did not get much of it as Cronin came busting down the alley right off the faceoff. Shot clock is off. We're under a minute to play. Here's Thomas. See if Merrimack slows the pace down and waits for the final shot. Bertrand. He's working on Hames. Bertrand comes down the right side, loses the ball. Loose ball knocked away by Hames. Merrimack tries to knock it back over. Still loose, and an over and back call by Merrimack, so the Dolphins will get the ball with 22 seconds. Here they come right in front. Sheehan knocked away by Ponte. Kevin Sheehan had a point-blank shot, was knocked away by Ponte with 16.2 to go. Moyne will maintain possession. They have a chance to get one more here before the end of the half. 6 seconds to go. Hutchins, double pumps, gets popped. And his shot was knocked away at the point and going away. We have gone to halftime. After the Dolphins fell down by 4, they will go into halftime with a 9-8 lead thanks to 3 first-half goals by Matt Hutchins. You see one of the 3 right there. The winner of this will play for the national championship. We got 30 minutes to go in this national semifinal. You're watching NCAA Division II Lacrosse on NCAA. We're back at Ted Grant Field on the campus of Moyne College in Syracuse, New York. The NCAA Men's Lacrosse National Semifinal between Moyne and Merrimack as Moyne leads 9-8. So we get set for second half action. But before that, let's look at some highlights. Show you how we got to our score as Merrimack started out on a 4-0 run in the first 3.5 minutes of the contest. Charlie Bertrand, who scored right there, scored the first 2 of the game as Merrimack led 4-0 after the first 3.5 minutes. As Charlie Bertrand and crew got the ball rolling here is Max Murill, Drew Haley. They also scored on that 4-0 run, but Moyne scored 4 of their own as Matt Hutchins, the first of his 3 goals in the first half, as Moyne tied it back up at 4. Riley Larson had a couple as well. And then the teams went back and forth in goals throughout the end of the first quarter and the second quarter. Drew Andrews, he had a couple. Riley Larson, that is the second of his 2 goals. Then also getting into the act as well as Hutchins again to cap it off, and we're underway here in the second half. Looking at some of the first half statistics, Moyne outshot Merrimack 25-12. Moyne also leads in ground balls 20-16. Face-offs 10-8 advantage by Merrimack, but that was a little bit lopsided at the beginning of the game when Ryan Gabriel came in and replaced Sam Curry. That evened out a little bit more. 11 turnovers for Merrimack, only 6 for the Dolphins. Both teams 0 for 1 on the extra man opportunity, although Lemoyne's was a 6-on-4. So after the Moyne turnover, Merrimack will have the ball for the first time in quarter number 3. I'm Brendan McDaniels. Thanks so much for joining us on this beautiful mid-May afternoon in central New York. Game time temperature was about 62 degrees. The sun is shining. Very few clouds in the sky. Beautiful afternoon for lacrosse. The winner of this game will play next weekend at Lincoln Financial Field for the Division II National Championship. Moyne will be potentially going for their 6th ever national championship, while Merrimack will look to go back-to-back national champions as they won it last year, defeating St. Leo. That game will be 1 o'clock next Sunday at the home of the Philadelphia Eagles as part of the NCAA's Men's Lacrosse Championship weekend, where they'll crown a champion in Division III, Division II, and Division I. The shot inside, and that one goes off the side of the cage. That was Dom Thomas, the junior, with the shot. The winner of this game will play the winner of Limestone U Indy. That game will be at noon tomorrow. It's also a game you can see right here on NCAA.com. Here's Matt Hutchings. Hutchings will back it out to Entman. Up top to Ryan Cosgrove. Here's Riley Larson. He had a couple goals in the first half. Larson up top. Now a dodge left side. His shot off the mark. Backed up by Ben McCreary. .15 seconds on the shot clock for the Dolphins. Here's Andrews. Got bumped off his mark momentarily, and they lost the ball. Lee Sipes gets the loose ball. He's an open field hit, and he loses the ball himself. The Dolphins will take possession. They'll move it back to Riley Smith, who will get the clear started. Here's Zach Pratson, the NE10 Defensive Player of the Year, bringing the ball over midfield. 3.5 gone by, third quarter. Entenmann with a shot. That one goes off the crossbar. Loose ball will be controlled by Andrews. Back behind, here's Hutchins once again. Hutchins comes off from goal line extended. Now sweeps across far side, takes the shot. That one goes off the pipe again. The rebound by Sipek, knocked away by Ponte. And Ponte with a big save right there. Possession is controlled by the Dolphins. They got a fresh shot clock. Sipek going all the way back toward midfield. Now we'll dodge left side. Slowinski, Hutchins. Hutchins can't keep his footing. Slowinski again. Takes a stutter step. This time he comes right side. Dumps it to Hutchins. Hutchins goes inside. Shot by Entenmann. That one knocked away by Ponte again. They did not reset the shot clock, so the shot clock is at 35. Here's Ryan Cosgrove, the senior from Churchville Chile High School out in Section 5, the Rochester area, about 90 minutes west of here. Entenmann over to Hutchins. Shot inside by Ryan Cosgrove. And the Dolphins, for the first time, go up by 2. 5.5 minutes into the third quarter. So we'll see on the replay, Entenmann finds Cosgrove right in the teeth of that zone defense of Merrimack. And takes that one right in between the legs of Ponte. So Cosgrove with his 19th goal of the season in Lemoyne. First time they have led by more than one this afternoon with 9:24 to play, third quarter. Ryan Gabriel, the transfer from Clarkson, working against Davis Cronin. Ball still loose. And a procedure call against the Dolphins, and it will go to Merrimack. Merrimack has not spent a lot of time with the ball in this third quarter. They'll have a settled possession here. Here's Charlie Bertrand, the junior. Most likely an All-American at the end of this season. To Thomas. Now back behind to Black. And a shot and a score by Tyler Leantonio, the junior from Locust Valley, New York. Pulls Merrimack within 1. So here's Black behind the cage. Leantonio wide open right there. He found his defender sleeping. For Leantonio, that is his 20th goal of the season.
ball picked up by Lux.
Almost halfway through this third quarter, the teams have exchanged goals over the last minute. Entenmann rips a riser, and Ponte is there to make the save. Here's Jack Henry Smith, the sophomore. Will dump it off to Black down behind the cage. Christian Thomas, he had 2 goals in the first half. Here's O'Connell. O'Connell trying to look for some space. And a couple flags fly as Thomas try to weave his way through the defense. So Merrimack will go on the man up. The next loose ball. Thomas still with it. Trying to find an opening, takes a shot. And Riley Smith makes the save, but we'll have a penalty coming up on the Dolphins with 7:11 to play in the third quarter. And we're going to have a hold on Will Petersey.
30-second holding penalty called against number 37, Will Petersey of Lemoyne.
So Petersey will get called for the hold. Be a 30-second technical. So Merrimack, who was 0 for 1 in the first half on the man up, will have another opportunity. They convert 47% of the time. Here's Thomas up top. O'Connell's right on the doorstep. They didn't see him. Here's Black behind the cage. Shot opportunity goes right off the face mask of Riley Smith as Lee Antonio try to go back-to-back with goals. 3 seconds left on the penalty, so Lemoyne will be able to kill this second extra man out. And the penalty is officially expired. We're back to even strength. Here's Sypek. Sypek will send it across over to Hutchings. Hutchings will dump it to Entenmann. Entenmann coming near side, takes the shot, goes high and scores! Dan Entenmann with a left-hand shot goes right over the right shoulder of Ponte. And Lemoyne goes up 11-9. So Lemoyne back up by 2. Gabriel and Cronin working at the X. Ball pops free. The Dolphins have possession. This is Jake Lutz. And Lutz lost the ball out of bounds. So a rapidly moving third quarter here in Central New York. So we're under 6 minutes to play. Moyne up 11-9. They found themselves down 4-0 in the early going in the first 3.5 minutes. They gave up 4 goals. They've only given up 5 since then, and on the 11-5 run. Bertrand had a hat trick in the first half. Bertrand with a little stutter step. Trying to get free. Here's Morrill. He's got one already. Smith knocks it away. Peterson and Thomas are trying to jockey for the loose ball. Thomas wins that battle. O'Connell down low to Black. Black coming out from goal line extended. Now a retreat back behind cage. 30 seconds gone by in the 80-second shot clock. And the shot, and it is knocked away by Smith. And a late flag comes down. This will be on Merrimack, I believe. And we're going to have a loose ball push. Take a look at this again. And there's the push right there by Thomas. So it's a 30-second push with possession. And Lemoyne will have the ball in a 30-second man-up opportunity. They're 0 for 1 in the first half as Lemoyne converts 33% of their man-up opportunities. Lemoyne's first extra man was a 6-on-4 that they could not convert. Here's Slowinski. Andrews, now to Hutchins, goal line extended. Hutchins comes out. Slowinski fires. Knocks away by Ponte. The rebound opportunity is knocked away as well, as Sipek had an opportunity right on the crease. And we're going to have another penalty flag come down. So see, there's the initial save. Then Sipek had a sharp angle. And there's your penalty. So this will be on Devin Andrews. So the penalty against Merrimack has expired. It'd be a 30-second penalty on Devin Andrews. So Merrimack will have possession. Nick Ponte, the junior goalkeeper from North Reading, Massachusetts. He's been really peppered with shots since the midway point of the first quarter. Man-up opportunity for Merrimack. Smith knocks Leontonio's pass away, his shot away. Here's Thomas. To Black, back to Thomas. Now up top to Bertrand! Bertrand will get the extra man opportunity. That's his fourth of the afternoon.
Charlie Bertrand, assisted by number 39, Christian Thomas.
Beautifully executed man up as Black and Thomas were going back and forth on the left side. They skipped the pass over to the right side to Bertrand. It's his fourth goal of the night, his 73rd of the season. It's a man-up goal, and it pulls Merrimack back within one. Loose ball goes deep into the Merrimack end. Riley Smith will leave the cage to come out with it. Flips it up ahead to Pratzen. And the Dolphins have possession. The Dolphins took a 9-8 lead going into halftime, and they have either led by 1 or 2 since late in the second quarter. Closing in on 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Here's Entiman. Back behind it goes. Here's Larson. Out to Hutchings. Hutchings. Still 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Hutchings trying to go inside. Lost the ball. And the Warriors recover with 2.5 to go, third quarter. Mentioned these two teams are longtime rivals. They have faced each other twice in the NCAA semifinals. Both of those games were won by Lemoyne. Back on May 16, 2009, they defeated Merrimack 15-5. Then 2016, en route to the national championship, they won 8-4 on May 21st, 2016. Minute and a half to play. Here's Haley. Try to dump it off to Thomas. This pass was too low. It goes out of bounds. Thomas was able to knock the pass off its course a little bit, but the Dolphins have possession. A little over a minute to play. Dolphins holding on to a one-goal advantage. This is where they were at the end of the second quarter. Lemoyne scored with 6 seconds to play at the end of the first quarter. They scored with 1:18 to play in the end of the second quarter. Do they have another last-minute goal in the third quarter? We'll find that out in the next 50 seconds. Directions coming in from the sidelines. Ball goes back behind X now. 28 seconds to play. There's 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass to McCreary. He's having trouble with it. 5 on the shot clock. Lemoyne will not get an opportunity to get a shot off of Merrimack. Here they come. 3 seconds left. Try to get it to Thomas. Ball knocked away, and the third quarter ends with Lemoyne leading by 1. 45 minutes in the books, 15 minutes to go. One of these teams will punch their ticket to the national championship. We'll find that out right after this. Lemoyne 11, Merrimack 10. You're watching NCAA Division II Lacrosse. Back at Ted Grant Field on the campus of Lemoyne College in Syracuse, New York. A beautiful afternoon for some NCAA lacrosse. Hello, everyone. I'm Brendan McDaniels. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you are today. Accessing us through NCAA.com. The longtime rivals Lemoyne and Merrimack playing one final time with one of these teams going for their national championship. Will it be Lemoyne's 10th appearance in the national championship game, or will it be Merrimack's third consecutive appearance in the national championship? We've got 15 minutes to figure that out. We mentioned these longtime rivals. This is their third meeting this year. They split the season series. Merrimack won the regular season matchup 12-11. Lemoyne won the one in the conference semifinals 12-11, and now they play once again. with an opportunity to play for the national championship next Sunday at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia as Ponte sails the pass out of bounds. Merrimack's going Division I after this season, so this will be the last time these two play as Division II members. And they have played some classic games over the years, and one of those happened on May 1st, just a couple weeks ago, as Lemoyne scored 2 goals in the final 26 seconds to beat Merrimack 12-11 in the Northeast 10 semifinals, where Lemoyne sophomore Evan Kelly scored with 2.9 seconds remaining to secure the victory as they played Adelphi in the championship game, and they went on to win that conference championship. That game featured runs for each team. Lemoyne opened up 3-0. Merrimack responded with its own 6-goal run and held Lemoyne scoreless for 17 minutes. Then the Dolphins responded with a 6-2 scoring stretch before Merrimack railed off 3 straight to take a 2-goal lead with 5.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Then Lemoyne scored the final 3, kicking off by Riley Larson's goal with 4:22. Then, of course, the game winner we just talked about by Evan Kelly. Evan Kelly, by the way, the product of the Aquinas Institute in Rochester, not in this game. He got popped in that quarterfinal game and is nursing an injury right now. Many here at Lemoyne thought that should have been a flagged play against Evan Kelly that knocked him out of that game, but it was not. There's no word if he'll be able to play in the national championship game if they're able to hold on and get that far. Aaron pass, and this one is going to trickle out of bounds. It'll be Lemoyne ball with 13:09 to play in the fourth quarter. So the Dolphins have led one way or another since they went up 9-8 late in the second quarter. Here's Riley Larson, where we're now seeing the old vintage Dan Sheehan slowed down offense that Lemoyne used to be so masterful with back before the shot clock came into effect this year, where Lemoyne would hold a possession for upwards of 3 to 4 minutes, and it's very difficult for a defense to have to play that long and that aggressive. And Lemoyne's been able to transition their offense into a more traditional 60-second offense to fit in with a shot clock. Merrimack now with possession and opportunity to tie the game up. The last time we were tied was 8-8 with 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Since then, Lemoyne is led by 1 or by 2. A little over 3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Merrimack hasn't scored in about 7 minutes. Lemoyne hasn't scored in about 10 minutes. Here's Black, drawing the double team coming from behind X. Now he'll retreat back behind the cage. Black playing a little cat and mouse game with his defender, working on French. Black gets inside, dives for the crease, and a couple penalties are called. The new rules do allow you to crease dive as long as you're diving away from the crease and not into the goaltender. And we'll see if we get a push with possession here. And we'll see what they're going to call here, because it looks like number 48, Ross Filch, kind of lunged himself at an airborne Black. And we'll take a look. It looks like. So it is a push with possession on Filch. So that'll be a 30-second technical. And Merrimack will go on the man up there, 1 for 2. On the man up. They did not score in the first half on their man up possession. But they did score in the third quarter. Charlie Bertrand scored on the man up. That was actually the last Merrimack goal that was scored with 3:46 to play in the third quarter. So Thomas will have this on the restart. I'll work it back behind to Black. Here's Christian Thomas. To Black to Dom Thomas. Bertrand, who's got 4 today. Lee Antonio. Dom Thomas backside, did not have an opportunity to shot. Point blank range inside. Michael O'Connell ties the game up at 11. And this is the first time we've been tied since it was 8-8 late in the second quarter. Excellent utilization of the backside on that by Black to Thomas. He's able to draw a double team, and O'Connell gets himself free right in front of the crease. So the second man-up goal this afternoon for Merrimack, the 40th of the season for O'Connell. And we're tied up at 11. Merrimack has not led this game since they're up 5-4. And that was midway through the first quarter. Possession to Merrimack. This is the 6th time the game has been tied. They've only had one lead change. That was when Moyne took over 6-5. As Merrimack jumped out 4-0. It was tied at 4. They traded goals until it was 9-8. Then Lemoyne scored the 10th goal to make it 10-8. And Lemoyne has led throughout. Here's Haley. That one looked like it bounced off a defender. And the shot knocked away by Smith. Goes out of bounds. Bertrand will get on the restart. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Bertrand with a double team. And a late flag comes in. And Entenmann can't believe it. It's a very late flag. Take a look at it again. And you see the cross check by the 5'10", 155-pound Dan Entenmann on the 6'3", 220-pound Charlie Bertrand. Hey, check it out. They're going to call the push before that on Connor Hames. So the sophomore will go to the penalty box instead. It'll be a 30-second technical. The last 2 goals scored by Merrimack have been on the extra man. They convert at 48%. It's the best in the country. Bertrand scores! Merrimack takes their first lead since the first quarter. The third man-up goal in a row by Merrimack. Bertrand, look at all that space he has to operate. That is the goal number 5 this afternoon. Merrimack has outscored opponents in the fourth quarter this year 66-46. They have scored the last 3 of the game and the only 2 of this fourth quarter, and they have possession. Closing in on 9 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Here's Black. Black comes out from underneath goal line. Black trying to fight his way inside. Dives toward the crease and another penalty flag. This will be another penalty on the Dolphins. So here's Black coming inside, and we'll get a hold. That'll be on Zach Pratson, the senior. So it's a 30-second penalty, but Merrimack has scored their last 3 goals on the extra man. They're now 3 of 5 on the extra man. Bertrand to Christian Thomas. Thomas backs his way down. A lot of room for Bertrand. Bertrand takes the shot. Smith gets a piece of it. Shot clock will reset. 17 seconds on the penalty. Thomas scores! Christian Thomas puts Merrimack up by 2. That is now their 4th straight goal, and all 4 have been on the extra man. It's the first time that Merrimack has had a multi-goal lead since they led 4-2, 4.5 minutes into the game. So I'll make Merrimack 4 of 6 on the extra man. Moyne in desperate need of a possession here. Entenmann working on the wing. Ball still loose. And Entenmann was looking for a loose ball push on that. Did not get it. Merrimack will have possession. These two teams split in the regular season. Moyne holds a 29-11 advantage in the series. It has been pretty even over the last couple of years. Bertrand tried to take a shot. Went off the back of Connor Hames. And we have a push on Merrimack, so Lemoyne will have possession. Lemoyne has not possessed the ball in quite some time on offense. Here are the Dolphins midway through the 4th quarter. Merrimack has scored the last 4 goals of the game. Lemoyne has not scored in 14 minutes of game action. Swinsky puts it back behind. Here's Sypek. Sypek draws the double, now backs away. Slinsky back to Sypek. Sypek gets inside position, tries to go low. I believe Ponte got a little piece of that. The referee's going to say no. The shot clock does not reset, so 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Larson. Larson trying to get to the middle. Dumps it off to Entenmann. Entenmann looking for an entry pass to Andrews. Gets knocked away. And we're going to have a push on Merrimack, so it will be Lemoyne possession, a fresh shot clock with 6.5 to play. Lemoyne has now gone more than 15 minutes without a goal. Their last goal was at the 6:22 mark of the 3rd quarter. Entenmann. Now we'll take it behind. Entenmann pops it up. Sypek got his shot knocked away, but Andrews is there for the rebound. We've seen a mix of zone and man-to-man by Merrimack. They have gone back to their man-to-man defense. Here's Hutchings. Hutchings dodged right, had to retreat. Slowinski Touched by Sipek, back to Slawinski. Slawinski now will dodge left side. As it's a Larson. Larson fires it high. Entenmann on the restart. 12 on the shot clock. Larson, point blank range, scores! Almost 16 minutes without a goal. Larson on the backside, wide open. Ponte can't get over there quick enough. And the Dolphins pull within one, and they stop that 4-goal streak by Merrimack. For Larson, that is his 42nd of the season. He had 2 in the first quarter, gets his 3rd in the 4th. Officially 15 minutes and 56 seconds without a goal for the Dolphins. They're still down by 1. Gabriel clamps it, gets it to himself. The Dolphins have possession, down by 1 with a little over 5 to play. Here's Ryan Cosgrove. Cosgrove has a goal today, scored it early in the 3rd quarter. Filch looks inside to Larson. Larson wasn't ready for the pass. Cosgrove will be able to run it down, though. Senior Cosgrove dumps it off to Ben McCreary. McCreary played at nearby Christian Brothers Academy just down the road from Lemoyne. Hutchings behind Cage. Hutchings comes out, looks inside. Cosgrove goes low and scores! We are tied again, this time at 13. Ryan Cosgrove with his 2nd of the afternoon. Here's Hutchings. Comes out from goal line extended, gets a little bit of an opening. Cosgrove finds a free spot right in the middle of that defense. And this is our 7th tie of the game. 4:10 to play, coming right down to the wire here in Central New York. A crucial face-off here. Moyne led most of the second half. Merrimack went on a 4-goal run to take a 2-goal lead. The Dolphins have fought their way back to tie it up. But Cronin wins possession for the Warriors. And a timeout by Merrimack with 3:49 to play. Neither of these teams are any strangers to the national championship game. Lemoyne 5-4 all-time in national championship games. Their last appearance was 2016 when they won it all in a perfect 20-0 season when they defeated Limestone in Philadelphia. The last time the championship was in Lincoln Financial Field. They went back-to-back national championship games in 15 and 16. They lost in 15, won in 16. Merrimack looking for their 3rd appearance in the national championship game. They lost this game in 2017 to Limestone. Last year they won it. So the last 4 national championship games have featured Merrimack or Lemoyne, with both teams going 1-1 in those last 4. Lemoyne won national championships in 2004, 2006, 2007, 2013, and 2016. But Merrimack would love nothing more than to finish their time in Division II, going back-to-back national championships in this series. Lemoyne has won the 2 championships in 2007 and 2013 after losing to Merrimack in the regular season, which they did this year. Lemoyne 29-11 all-time against Merrimack. Lemoyne 19-6 all-time here on the campus of Lemoyne College. This is only the third meeting between the two teams in the national semifinals. Lemoyne has won both of those. So with 3:59 to play, we are tied at 13. Charlie Bertrand, who has 5 goals and an assist this afternoon, will start it off. Back behind to Black. Now to Christian Thomas. Thomas, swim move, got his hands free. Working on Andrew French, the first team all-conference selection at short stick defensive midi. Thomas, knocked away by Riley Smith. Smith able to clamp it down. Lemoyne has possession. 3.5 to play. Bratson clears everybody out. Gets it up ahead to Hames. No Caden Tobert. He's not seen a lot of action yet today. Gets it across. Now Lemoyne has possession. Closing in on 3 minutes to go. 50 seconds on the shot clock. These teams played 2 one-goal games earlier this season. A 12-11 win by Merrimack in the regular season, a 12-11 win by Lemoyne in the conference semifinals. Entenmann. Now to Sypek. Sypek has to back it out. 25 on the shot clock. Entenmann directs traffic. He's going to carry it behind X. 15 on the shot clock. Entenmann comes out from behind. Now retreat back, 10 on the shot clock. Up top to Hutchings. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and the pass is thrown away. Merrimack will take over with 2:14 to go. These two teams have played 4 overtime games in their history. The last 2 were won by Lemoyne. They were both double overtime games. Here's Dom Thomas. Feeds it across. O'Connell knocked away by Smith. And a push by Merrimack. Lemoyne will have the ball with 1:34 to go. A fresh shot clock. And we'll see if they call a timeout, and they do. 1:20 to play here in Syracuse. 80 seconds left to potentially see who will play for the national championship representing the North region. There are 66 seconds left on the shot clock. As we mentioned, the last 2 games were 1-goal games. The overtime games, the last 2 came in 2017. One in the regular season, one in the conference tournament, both won by Lemoyne in double overtime. Lemoyne is 3-1 in overtime games against Merrimack in their history. There was a time when Lemoyne dominated this rivalry where they won 17 of 18 games between 2001 and 2010. So Lemoyne and Merrimack, the winner of this will represent the North in the national championship game. They'll place the winner of Limestone U Indy, which will represent the South region. That game will be at noon tomorrow. They'll be live right here on NCAA.com. If you're wondering who might take the shot here for Lemoyne, Hutchins has 3 goals, as does Riley Larson. Ryan Cosgrove and Devin Andrews have 2 apiece. Lewinsky, Sypek, Hutchins, and Entenmann, all 4 of them have 2 assists apiece. So as we get set here to reset, we have 80 seconds on the game clock, 66 seconds on the shot clock. A road trip to Philadelphia and a national championship berth on the line. Entenmann. Clock goes to 1 minute. Entenmann directing traffic. 47 seconds to go. He starts the offense. Sends it over to Hutchings. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Hutchings. Sweeps to the near side. Hutchings has an opening shot. Scores! Matt Hutchings gives the Dolphins the lead with 25.8 to play. Here's Hutchings. Sweeps across. Gets his hands free. The late hit comes. Beautifully executed play by Matt Hutchings. He takes that over the right shoulder of Ponte. Moyne has scored the last 3 goals in this game after they went down by 2 earlier in this quarter. Merrimack scored 4 straight to go up 13-11. And Moyne has scored the last 3, but here we go. Cronin wins the faceoff, lost it out of bounds. It'll remain Merrimack ball. He was last touched by Moyne. So Hutchins right now with his 39th of the season, his 4th of the game, right now stands to be the game winner and Moyne's potentially 10th appearance in the national championship game. Let's take a look at this last goal here once again by Matt Hutchins, his 4th of the game. Got right in the middle of the defense. The slide came over late, and you see the reaction by Nick Ponte, the goaltender, as that one zipped right by his right earlobe. There's the bench for the Dolphins. 16 seconds away from their 10th national championship game appearance, with an opportunity to win their 6th national championship in their history. All of those under head coach Dan Sheehan, who's in his 22nd season. There's still a couple players on this team left over from the 2016 national championship team. And the ball goes to Black. 8 seconds. Black with an opportunity. Gets inside. Thomas on the backside. Scores! Dom Thomas with 3.5 to go, and we are all tied up. Take a look at this one again. Black rushing his way out of trouble. Thomas on the backside. Beautifully done. Did not get in the crease. We are 3.5 seconds away from sudden victory overtime. These two rivals playing one last time, their 41st appearance. And why not? Let's play some overtime to decide who goes to the national championship. Moyne and Merrimack tied at 14 apiece. We'll take a timeout right now. We'll come back and we'll find out who's going to play for a national championship. You're watching NCAA Division II Lacrosse on NCAA. Getting set for overtime. Sudden victory. And a timeout after the possession is won by Merrimack. So only 6 seconds off the clock. And you see it's a 4-minute timing, but that's just to flip the sides of the field. It is sudden victory. Look inside the Merrimack huddle. Merrimack will be going Division I after this year. They would love nothing more than to leave Division II as back-to-back national champions, but they must win this game first here, the national semifinals. It's been a great afternoon for lacrosse. If you're just joining us, Merrimack scored the first 4 goals in the first 3.5 minutes of the first quarter. Moyne worked their way back, tied it up at 4. Midway through the first quarter, it was tied 5-5 at the end of one quarter. The second quarter, Moyne took their first lead at 9-8. That's where we're at halftime. In the third quarter, these teams exchanged goals. In the fourth quarter, Merrimack scored 4 straight to go up 13-11, and then Moyne scored the next 3 to take the lead 14-13 with 25 seconds left. But Merrimack, thanks to a Dom Thomas, right on the doorstep, with 3.5 to go, tied it up at 14, and that's where we're at right now. So Merrimack with the first opportunity. Bertrand, he's got 5 goals today. Max Morrill, he's got 1. He'll send it over to Christian Thomas. Thomas sweeps across. Thomas takes a shot, scores! Merrimack will go defend their national championship next week in Philadelphia. Christian Thomas with his 50th goal this season. He sweeps from left to right, takes a shot at the end, but it doesn't matter, as the Merrimack Warriors earn their 3rd straight berth in the national championship game and will look to win back-to-back national championships, as they will await their opponent tomorrow. Limestone and University of Indiana will play at noon tomorrow, live right here on NCAA.com.